Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Contain Salt podcast, the saltiest podcast on the internet. I am one of your hosts, as always, Phantom of Thorns himself, Cam Moore. On my right is the most handsome man on the internet, Jay McCowan.
Second most today.
Second most, because we have a special guest.
Exactly, we do have a special guest today.
Here, as always, is the king of YouTube, Tricky Jose.
How you doing? He was going to you, and I was like, here as always.
Oh, yeah, I'm good at everything.
What's going on, everybody?
Making his very special first appearance, the hero of Inaba, George Dilling.
Yeah, right.
You're right there. You can't even...
I'm funny.
No, you're not.
All right. Hi, George. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Some of you may know him from the stream. He's been on the stream a few times. But
Not-
making his
not
podcast debut. Not enough, I agree.
Last time was the charity stream,
The
right?
24-hour charity stream. Wildly successful. Billions of dollars to charity. Rivaling
Where you made us play
ADGQ.
random characters in Smash.
I think
true.
most of the money was made during Mario Party, actually.
It's true.
Ooh.
We are very good Mario Party players. I mean, I don't want to
We only
brag,
got a little bit mad.
but, wang is... Anyways.
Get your way out of
I think you
here.
lost, though.
Hmm?
I think you lost, though.
Nobody knows.
Check the tapes.
The tapes have been deleted.
Oh, well.
Tapes
All
don't
right.
exist.
Well,
Anyways,
in that case.
so a few things came out this week as far as games go, but
But you played none of them?
I mean, not a whole lot that I care about, really. I don't know if you guys played anything of note this week.
Let's see. I'm trying to, run back through my week.
All we do is play Call of Duty because we are normal cools.
God, kill me. I continued a little bit of Steins Gate, which I started the other week.
Oh, yeah.
Good game. I finished Uncharted 3, so I finished the collection. Although I'm debating going back through them and trying to speedrun all the games for the Chivos.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
How you feel about those trophies, fam?
I like them. Especially because the first one is just
Don't get into it.
incredibly easy. Well, the first one is just the speed. So I think the collection puts a 3 or 3.5 hour limit on all the games in that time.
Yeah.
And the first one is so easy because you can literally just clip through everything.
Great.
Yeah. But so I'll probably do at least that one. But so finished Uncharted 3, and then I launched Hearthstone for the first time. God knows why.
Anyways, moving on.
So
Here. Can you give the stream a golden common? I know they really want it.
Ooh, golden common. No, but actually, I do have to say,
There he goes shouting again.
the tavern brawl this week,
Yeah.
which is the wild, wacky format.
Those
they
are
do
so
in
funny
Ooh,
to
so
watch.
wacky.
They're normally I think they're really stupid, but the one this week is actually pretty good. It's a co-op format
Oh, wacky.
where they put a minion on the board who's like a 295. And
Wait, so didn't we talk about this 8 weeks ago or something? Even longer than that, how there was a leak that there was going to be a co-op mode in Hearthstone. Is this all it is?
No.
Some fucking tavern brawl?
we certainly talked about how people had wanted a two-headed giant.
Well, yeah, but somebody went into the code and they saw code for co-op or whatever. And
I don't think this
I
was
hope
it.
this is all of this. I would not.
Yeah, people have been asking for a two-headed giant variant forever, which I just don't think is ever going to work because that's dumb.
Yeah.
IMO, but
I mean, it's a bad format. It's literally the worst format ever. So
yeah, if you play Hearthstone at all and haven't played the Tavern Brawl, it's
don't-
actually fun this week. So
it's wacky.
it's like I hate you.
Jose, what about you?
I played the Plants vs. Zombies, baby.
Oh,
Oh, that too.
We all played.
yeah,
that.
we all played it. The fuck?
Oh, might be,
I'm
might be.
surprised that you didn't mention it,
Yeah,
if
the-
anything.
The Garden Warfare 2
Because you were hype
beta.
about it.
It's fun. I like
Yeah,
it a lot.
it is really fun.
Yeah.
The Rose is OP.
Maybe a little bit imbalanced.
Yeah, like
but
the Rose and Deadbeard.
It's a beta. They'll fix
Deadbeard
it.
does 40 damage up close.
Deadbeard's fucked. He has a talon. It's good.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, shout out to
I enjoyed
Citron,
it though.
though.
Enjoyed it a
Citron's-
lot.
Citron is...
He's nuts.
He's broken. Like
You're
his
using that
shield,
word a lot.
because almost every character in that game is like a lot better than I thought they would be. So,
Plants used to be shit.
yeah,
Can
Plants
they
were
really
pretty
be
bad.
broken if everybody is?
Yeah, I mean,
super
yeah,
good?
true.
And
You're
then
right.
it's
You're
like,
right.
you know what
Fair
I mean?
enough.
Like,
I know. I hear
Okay,
you.
there's one person. All right,
The rose
Deadbeard.
is the rose is fucked.
Yeah,
I don't
Deadbeard.
even think Deadbeard's broken. I think the rose is fucked.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you that.
Deadbeard, you have to be real close. You have to like touch him to get the 40.
True.
You're
You're
shooting
right.
forks at people. It's not very accurate.
All right, you're right. You're right.
You're right.
Other than that, yeah, I've been playing the norm.
The good old Call of Duty. Like, we really need a new game, guys.
Yeah, we
I-
do.
Have you played Splatoon like at all this year? Have you played it this year?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I
He,
did
he put out a
once.
Road to S Plus video
Yeah.
Ooh.
a couple of days
All
ago.
right, all right, all right.
The S rank is a struggle.
I bet. I bet.
Like, because there are actual legit players in that rank.
Fair
It
enough.
is a struggle, especially doing it solo.
You gotta
like-
get a team.
It's like for real. Every single time when I try to go for the objective, there's 3 dead on my team. It's like, well, what am I gonna do with the Rainmaker? I can't go anywhere.
Welcome to Elo Hell.
Yep.
basically.
That's how I felt when I played League.
Road
too.
from S to S plus.
You've
Elo
you've
Hell.
heard Mr. Jesse Parnell play Counter Strike.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh god.
It is prime.
Shout out to Jesse Parnell. We love you.
But other than that, that's pretty much all I've been playing.
How about you, Mr. Special Guest?
all right. Let's see. My older brother badgered me into buying Star Wars Battlefront, so I've been playing. Battlefront.
Did you pay $105 for it?
Oh fuck no!
Just making
I
sure.
made him pay for more than half it because he was the one who mostly wanted it. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's that, I guess. And then
I guess.
I got Dying Light for Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Which is more enjoyable than I ever would have thought. It
Yeah,
would
that,
be.
unfortunately, that's actually a game that we all missed, but we've heard really good things about. So.
It's worth it.
Yeah. There's like a new DLC coming out pretty soon too.
I thought it came out already.
Oh, maybe it has. It's called like The Following, I think.
Yeah, I think
It's already
actually
out,
did come
yeah.
out. But yeah, it's really cool actually. So, and it's, I think he said he picked it up for like $20. So
Yeah, no, it's
It's-
been out for a while.
you may
Came
as
out
well just-
January last year, I think.
really,
Mhm.
you may as well just go grab it if you're looking for something to do.
Yeah,
And
we should
there's
get together and
multiplayer,
play
right?
that.
So
Yeah, there's
you
4-player
can-
co-op. We can.
Since you're all like,
We need
done
a
with
new
your Call of
game.
Duty,
Yeah,
you
we
can
need a
just
new game.
go and pick
I mean,
that up
Jay's
for cheap.
5th Prestige right now, so he needs a new game.
It's true. And the unfortunate part is the DLC comes out in like 2 weeks.
Fuck.
We're in a bad place. We're in a bad place.
You're right. You're right.
But yeah, I'd like to try Dying Light. Like Dead Island was a really good idea, but a really poor game.
Oh yeah,
And it
flopped.
seems like Dying
it
Light
was
is
poorly executed.
the good version of that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
definitely.
So
It's tough at first, you know. It feels kind of clunky, and you're just kind of can't really do anything. I just get bodied by anything that moves, and and
My
then
life.
yeah, and then if you work up your skills, it actually flows super nicely.
Yeah.
So it's nice. And then I've been playing Rock Band 4. So.
I saw that the other day.
I almost have the platinum already, so
What
all
the
good.
fuck?
So I remember a time way back when me and George were in high school, and George did not at all care about platinum trophies, and he is just like far past me at this point. He's like, he's on the grind, and I'm like really jealous that I.
It's like
don't have that.
when we cared about achievements.
It's true.
That's all I do.
I miss it
Because I
miss it,
remember
really do.
I did jump like 130k one year.
Yeah. It's true.
That's when I played a bunch of.
And that's George now.
Yeah.
He's holding the torch for
It
us.
gives me stuff to do, but at the same time, it's like I can't have fun anymore. I can't.
That's how- that's how-
That's what happened to us.
That's how I felt when I started playing like 10 Connect dance games in a row.
Hannah Montana,
Oh,
fucking
God.
Barbie's
I recently
Adventure,
Bolt.
picked up Cars 2.
Cloudy
so
with a
that's
Chance of
good one.
Meatballs.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Surf's Up, actually a good game. Surf's Up was good.
You know what the funny part is?
Yeah.
You know how we like took it off of like that forum website?
Yeah.
I still have it.
You want to hold for me right quick? You want to hold on real
Don't
quick?
tell me you still
You
have
wanna-
the Avatar game.
Oh, help me find it. This is important for the stream. Vamp for me, guys. I'm looking for a
Well, he's trying
What are
to.
you looking for?
Avatar.
See, all right. So like, I missed the whole
Oh, I see it.
Chivos thing. Just like,
That's a good thing
Yeah.
because the Chivos thing
I've never
was certainly a
I'll be
bad
somebody who
time
like,
for us.
if I'm playing a game, and I'm
I-
enjoying the game. I will like scroll through the achievements list and be like, oh, I'll go out of my way to get one.
You're supposed to sign your name once you're done with it and then send it to the next person. He just kept it. And that's what I did with Surf's Up.
I have TMNT too.
Back before I sold
You
my,
do?
360, I did actually borrow it from somebody else.
Disgusting.
There you go.
So, it is real.
Oh, George, I wanted to tell you while we were eating dinner today, the Joker came on, and I was laughing hysterically, and nobody understood. I was really upset. Anyways, so myself,
That Joker, right?
yeah, I mean, I played the Garden Warfare beta for a couple days. That was fun. I'm gonna try to play it at least once more before Mondays when it ends.
Yep.
Played
Do you know
good
what
old
time
Call of Duty.
specifically?
No, they just said the 18th. So I would imagine around the time it started, which was like 7 o'clock. So, and then we're playing awful Call of Duty because there's an event going on this weekend. But busy work week.
I'm just so mad that we're still playing this game.
It's like
it
the
literally-
can we
it
please
physically
get
pains
like
me.
can we please get Siege?
Siege isn't good.
Siege is
though.
like so
like,
mediocre
I mean,
though.
but still, it's like
Just-
it's like
the
a
diff-
little bit better than Call of Duty.
Jose.
How about you two just buy computers and play Counter-Strike with me?
I mean, I would love to, except I don't have $2,000 right now.
Well, there's your problem.
Jose.
Well, oh my god,
The Division comes out in March.
that is true.
There you go. That'll be our new thing. We'll do that.
So
should
we
pick
have
up
to
Dying Light.
survive. So we
George
have
is
to
right.
survive for like another 2 months.
The problem.
But then
with-
again, we have MKX as well.
It's true. The problem with Call of Duty is that like the game itself is like really well designed. Like when you're playing the game, it
Yeah.
works well. It's better than most Call of Duties. Everything outside of playing the actual game is so hideously broken. It makes me like
It's like Jay can't join a lobby every fucking 10
I'm
minutes.
so
Yeah,
furious. It takes you 10 minutes to matchmake with 4 people without somebody being dropped by the clients. Like,
It's like, oh, someone can't join a game. Everyone reset your game.
But yeah, I guess you're right. There is MKX, and speaking of MKX, we can move into the news. So MKX is a game that Jose, Jay, and I played a lot when it first came out.
Yep.
But we've kind of been out of the game for a while. Have to get back in for Evo season. But news came by way of Mr. Ed Boon this week. 2 weeks in a row, Ed Boon giving us the hot scoops
Yeah.
that they will be holding an enhanced online beta for MKX where they'll be moving their netcode over to GGPO,
Which is
which
the greatest thing ever.
for those of you who don't know is an online netcode that is predicated on rolling back the connection. So instead of waiting for both players to like the inputs to be seen on both players' sides before showing them in game, it rolls back a few seconds, so it does that ahead of time and then rolls back and plays things for you in a much more fluid and latency free way. This is the way that Killer Instinct runs, and lots of people have praised Killer Instinct for its really good netcode, even though it's an awful game. But yeah, so we're going to sign up for the beta. Beta sign-ups start on Tuesday. If you are an MKX fan, it is a closed beta, so you do have to be selected. But and they said they encourage people to stream their gameplay and stuff. So I'll definitely be streaming if I get in, which hopefully I do. Fingers crossed. But
So pointing at you, Ed Boon, because we know you watch the podcast.
of course, Ed Boon.
Make sure
big
make
fan.
sure
So,
we'll,
if he has to pick between Mr. Molina and Cam, he's going to pick Cam.
Mrs. Molina.
Let's
as we know
be
her.
real, all right? When Mr. Molina isn't playing Mortal Kombat, I have more views than he does.
All
And
right.
that
all
makes me
right.
sad because he has a sub button, and I see him streaming. It's like, oh yeah, 4 viewers. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
So you get to play your Molina again. He's still in a character crisis.
The one problem with the beta is it's launching with
Oh,
only
yeah.
Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Johnny Cage, and Jackie Briggs.
But Sub-Zero is basically not even a character.
Thanks, Tom. So I'm probably gonna be playing that gross Scorpion Vortex game. But
I'm probably going to be playing Jackie Shotgun.
Ooh,
how is that even fun? I'm gonna play the
boy.
Infinite.
Shotgun is actually really fun to play.
All right. Don't want to get into the weeds.
That's a cheap move.
That's a cheat move. Moving on. I don't even have my notes out. That's just the only one that I remembered off the top of my head.
Well, you want me to go into my notes, or you have
I'll
literally
get rid of-
anything?
I have 3.
God.
So something that we didn't address. We are topical sometimes.
Okay.
So Square Enix is doing a really cool thing. On their website, they are giving out free keys for the game Omnicron: The Lost Soul, or the Nomad Soul, sorry, which is a game from the late 80s, early 90s. I want to say it was a Genesis game, but importantly, there is 2 voices and the soundtrack done by the late David Bowie, which passed away last week. So Square Enix is doing a really stand-up thing and giving away, the game that he worked a lot on free to people. So
that's nice.
That promotion's running until the 22nd. It's a really cool thing because obviously he was a great man and a great loss. But so go pick it up on their website. I believe they're PC keys until the 22nd. So that's pretty cool. I have not played the game. I don't know much about it.
Me either.
It's a Genesis game, so I don't know why I would have played it.
All
You're
right.
saying you don't have one?
I do not. I never had a Genesis. No, I was a PlayStation kid.
I
never had a
honestly
GameCube
think
either.
I actually do have one.
I've never had a Nintendo console that was not a handheld.
I
I've-
only played 2 games, though. I think one was like RoboCop vs Terminator or something. and,
That's awesome.
Sounds good. Sounds
something
good.
Like Cheeky Boys or something. Like
Ooh.
some. I don't know.
I'm not sure if I know a cheeky boy.
I definitely do have a Genesis. That's all I want to say.
Okay.
For whatever reason.
Okay. I mean, if we ever find some good Genesis games, we'll come over.
On my way.
I mean, I did have a
Get
Dreamcast
ready,
at one
get ready for
point.
the Vault Edition. Cheeky boys.
George adding a game to the vault this week is Cheeky Boy on the Genesis.
I'm so excited.
And the last piece that I've written down, because I literally have no news because I am lazy and dumb and
not
everybody
a host
hates
for
me
a
and
podcast.
I'm ugly. Pokken Tournament.
God,
Talk about this.
please.
Jose was at one point excited for this game, and I was going to play with him, but you can't play local, which is terrible. But I guess it's worth.
Yeah.
You didn't hear about this?
Well, we talked about
That's
the.
a joke.
Did we
Let's
talk about it
get the
last
run
week?
back.
Yeah, because we talked about it last week, right?
Yeah.
The whole.
Well,
no
I
local-
I can't find the
So,
tweet now.
so the
but-
problem is apparently on one console,
Stop.
you can't. You know how you can use a GameCube controller for Pokken Tournament?
Actually,
That's the
no,
thing. So you can
that's
use a
cool, I
GameCube
guess.
controller, which is cool, and that's why me and Jose were like, "Oh, let's try out this game, right?" So it turns out, in great Nintendo Wii U fashion, one player gets to use the GameCube controller, but the other player has to use the gamepad
Okay.
because it's from a different perspective or something, like a fucking Naruto game.
So one player has to use the TV as their window, and the other has to use the gamepad's window. And it's like designed for
So
that.
rip.
So
it's
rip competitive play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so a couple of things that came out of this is a new Pokemon was announced. Fucking Chandelier Man, whatever his name is.
Chandelier.
There you go.
Chandelier Man.
I actually love Chandelier.
And also we got a Western release date.
We did?
which is cool. It just got announced, but it is the same as the Japanese release date, day and date, which is March 18th.
Oh, not bad.
So-
Not bad.
So if you still care, don't know who you are,
I will.
but I mean, Jose's gonna buy it just because he buys everything, but
You right.
I don't know that he'll enjoy it.
At this point, I'm willing to try it.
Just gotta play it like a J-Stars game,
Maybe
you know?
if it weren't like full price. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
if it was like a $40 game or
Yeah,
whatever.
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna buy it, so I don't really. I just want that edgy Shadow Mewtwo.
Edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You
Dark
want
Mewtwo.
the amiibo card.
Yeah, that too.
It is.
That's all. It's,
I'm pretty sure that Tricky's favorite hobby is just burning money.
You right?
So
Because it happens a lot.
he likes.
You
to
want to
burn
know how
money.
many games I bought last year
A
during
lot.
fall?
You know what you should do? Figure collecting. It's great.
No, I don't want to
So-
spend $120 in one day.
Unfortunately, that is all the things I wrote down today because I'm a big
All right.
dumb idiot. So
Well, I got a couple of things to talk about.
we're gonna have to. We're making Jay participate this
I-
week.
The blow ups after blow up.
Okay. So big hot topic that we've talked about a
favorite
lot.
store.
Yeah, it was closed in the mall.
They closed it down.
I know. I was walking through the like Black Friday or something.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
You were like, no.
cracked a joke about it.
What are you gonna do with this weird circular brick hole?
Everyone just sort of directed themselves to Newbury Comics, and everything was alright.
It's close enough.
It's close enough.
They got their Obey products in there.
Yeah.
Your marijuana leaf socks.
They had like a whole section of them.
They did, yep.
It's not even a section. It's like this huge bench. Like,
Guys, you want to know what I love?
Marijuana paraphernalia.
Millennials.
Oh.
Anyways.
Also that. A topic that we have talked about a lot: remasters, remakes, that whole sort of thing. You know, we've
Yeah, they're my favorite.
Never bought one in my life.
Yeah, me neither.
Anyways, so we do have news now of a new remake.
Is
that
it Jack
coming.
and Daxter?
No.
God damn it.
It's probably one of the games that I'm most excited for.
Fuck. Then I'm
Coming
not gonna be
to-
excited.
Noby boy.
Oculus, which cheeky boys. Oculus and PlayStation VR. Desert Bus.
They're remaking Desert Bus? That's
That's
not real.
So, obviously, Desert Bus was on the original canceled Penn and Teller Smoke and Mirrors game. Penn Jillette was talking on his podcast, and he mentioned that he's working with Randy Pitchford
Oh no!
to remake Desert Bus for VR, and that because so every year there's a charity marathon.
This is like that Final Fantasy moment. I feel like I should just shut off the stream and be done with it.
So to quote Gillette,
He has, like,
he said that I'm working with Randy Pitchford. We're going to do, and this is a big deal. We're going to do a new Desert Bus, and it's going to be just for charities, so charities can use it to raise money. So obviously, there's the Desert Bus marathon that it raises money for charity every single year.
So this is not a consumer product?
So from the sounds of it, no.
Can we reach out to Randy? I got a signature from Randy Pitchford one time on one of my packs.
Okay.
Like
He did.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
You can see it. It's
Okay.
up
So
there.
show that to him. Be like,
I'll
I
be
know
like,
you.
I met you. You know my name.
He played his shitty game.
I did. I'm sure I've told this story.
I don't think you.
This was back in like 2010, right?
Okay.
And
It was
like,
our first PAX.
Okay.
And like Gearbox was making good games, right? Like I was a fan of Borderlands. It was a
Yeah.
really
Yep.
good game. I was like, "Yo, Randy, what up? Sign this badge. It's nice to meet you." And I was waiting in line.
Chad asked about it.
I bought it for him. I was standing in line, and Randy was there, obviously. You want to know what I was standing in line for? I was standing in line for a closed demo for Aliens Colonial Marines. Now, see,
Yep.
And
At
I was
the
in
time-
line for Far Cry 3.
at the time, I sat there, I took the demo. The demo was really, really good.
Okay.
Demo was phenomenal.
Okay.
I was actually like blown away. They had us,
Okay.
so they showed us a single player demo. It was really cool, and then they had us like play a match of multiplayer or whatever. I was like, oh, this is really cool.
Okay.
Excited for this
That game had multi.
Yeah, it did.
So,
Anyways, yep. Moving on.
nothing else comes out about this game.
Okay.
I'm sure you guys know.
Oh yeah.
And so it comes out, and all we have to go off is these trade show demos. And we're like, man, this game looks really good. I wonder why they're not showing it. So you get the game, and I'm sure you guys heard all about this. They got a class action lawsuit. It was so bad.
Yep.
The demo that they showed was a completely different product. The game was awful. Looked like it was rendered on a PlayStation 1. Barely worked. And was a good waste of $60. So
It was probably the best story I've ever heard.
I just I look at that badge with fucking Randy Dickford and I get so mad. I still have it, but like I just want to break it in half.
Somebody odd shot that shit and just tweet it at Randy. Be like, Randy, this is what you did. This is what you fucking did.
I'm not throwing shade. Like I thought he was a cool guy at one point, but now he's just some dumb fat fuck who ruined my life.
Wow.
All right. I love you, Randy.
I'm not throwing shade, but I'm throwing haymakers.
So that
Anyways.
was great. So it's good to know he's making another game.
Yeah. Because who doesn't want a real-time simulated ride from Las Vegas to LA?
I didn't want it anyways, and now we're gonna get it
Sorry,
made
LA
by,
to Las
by
Vegas.
fucking Gearbox.
And we're also getting Battleborn.
I love fucking buzzword the game. MOBA, hero shooter. Anyways,
All right.
I'm done going off. I'm
Moving
sorry.
on.
Sorry, the salt command gets me sometimes.
That's a good one.
I wanted ice ball. Fuck it, I wanted Kingdom Ball.
Isn't that from Eris?
Yeah. You've got a lot of Eris quotes in there.
Anyways, I'm sorry, I went off, guys. Tangential show that we run here.
Game that I'm very excited for that's coming out.
Desert Bus. Nobi boy. Cheeky boy.
Memes! That's all we have! Hitman.
If you don't like memes.
Oh yeah, Hitman.
Very excited for the game. So, a while ago, Square Enix came out with an announcement that they were going to be changing up the pricing structure on the Hitman games.
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of taken aback by it. It was a very weird move. But basically, they were saying that they were releasing roughly half the content on release and that people could purchase into the game for $35, and which would get them all of the content on release, but then no further content. And then they could buy essentially what was a season pass for $30, bringing your total to $65. Or you could just buy the game up front for $60, saving you $5, and unlocking all future content for free. People were kind of confused. It's kind of like why are we paying for an intro game versus just buying a game? But I didn't have a problem with it. I mean, I don't really know. From the sounds of it, the game's going to have
I'm
kind of
used to this already because Splatoon did that.
Yeah.
It was
So like we didn't get like a major update till like August, and that was like, and everyone was like,
Yeah,
"Look
when
at
it
guys,
started, it
we
was
got the
like-
full game now."
Yeah.
Super bare bones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
and it's like it's a thing that just sort of happens in our industry now, and it's like really
It's just-
fucking dumb. But I mean, like in Hitman's
Shout out to
case,
Titanfall.
they weren't going to nickel and dime you. At least you could just pay for.
Yeah.
You know, essentially what they were doing is they were selling you half a game for $60 so that they can take more time to make it, which is kind of stupid. But I mean, at least you're getting a full game.
At least
But-
it's not Battlefront's case where it's a $60 game and then a $50
Exactly.
season pass just to get an acceptable amount of content. Anyways, reason I bring that up though because that was a little while ago. Recently, at the beginning of the week, beginning of last week, everybody was very confused when they started receiving emails from PlayStation saying that their pre-orders through the PlayStation Store had been canceled. Now, everybody was very, very confused as to why that was happening, and there wasn't really any notice from Square Enix at the time. But a day or two later, though, Square Enix came out and said, hey guys, don't worry, we are changing our pricing structure, so we're actually taking that game down off of the PlayStation market, which canceled everybody's orders, and they're reposting a new one. The way that it's going to work now is they've changed off of the whole intro buy plus fake season pass to now just straight episodic content.
Yeah.
I believe the first episode is going to be released on same release date. Release windows have not changed. So I believe it was March 11th. And you can buy in at $15, and each additional episode is going to be priced at $10. So on launch, you're going to get the Paris world as well as so you get a prologue mission as well as the previously showcased Paris.
And Square Enix, fuck.
I don't really understand why Hitman would need episodic.
The
content.
problem
You know
is
what I mean?
like Life is Strange, game I love a whole lot. I know you've
I
played
love it. Yeah.
Perfect.
My brother was asking for something to play last night or the night before, and he couldn't. I said, just Life is Strange, just quick. I have to go to school tomorrow.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to move back and take PlayStation with me, but pump this out. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
And he couldn't stop.
Yeah.
It was really awesome.
We actually we went to Brick and Mortar. That's why we were at the mall today to pre-order the special edition that comes out on Tuesday, which is going to be super cool for Life is Strange. They're doing a Life is Strange special edition, a physical disc. It's got like an art book and
Really?
director's commentary
Where'd
and
you
stuff.
go for this?
I just got it at GameStop.
Really?
I pre-ordered it.
And when does it come out?
Yeah, Tuesday. It's only $40.
Tuesday.
pretty good.
So
It's
I
pretty
really,
cheap.
really need to
It's really
book
cool.
my order. Tomorrow morning before I leave.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm passing by GameStop
Yep.
in Hudson anyway to get to the highway, so I'll definitely do that. Art book, you said, and
Art book, director's commentary, soundtrack, I think, special box.
Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Anyways, great game made by Square Enix. Unfortunate part about Life is Strange, it was episodic and it did really well. So I guess they're seeing it as like, ooh, episodic games are cool.
Yeah.
We're Telltale.
Yeah.
Let's run everything into the ground.
I mean,
So, whatever.
my guess is that this was a pretty similar.
I'm just gonna take this off.
Yeah. I'm still amazed that Izzy was able to tell that it was a Animal Crossing amiibo.
Yeah.
Just from the top of it, like, shout outs to you. But my guess is it's probably somewhere along the reins of what happened with the Final Fantasy VII remake, in that they were, probably very far along with finishing the, initial few missions, but they were like, look, in order to complete the content that we have planned, we would have to push off the game another year. But, just as they did with Final Fantasy VII, they're like, look, if we wait to release the whole game, it's going to be 2025, but we can get everybody the initial few hours of the game. So they're probably doing the same thing. I don't really blame them for it. I want to just play the game. I understand I'm not a huge fan of episodic content, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to blame him for it because it happens to fucking everything. I just certainly don't think it's a good thing, but,
Episodic games, Telltale, and, is that... Can't bring it, it's going to just fall off the table. The thing is that...
Lap mic.
Yeah. Those games are, based on the narrative. Hitman's not really...
Yeah, it's a weird game to make episodic. I don't know. I feel like they just I feel like this is a 2017 game that got, I don't even think it's, I forget who the developer of Hitman is, but I don't think it's their fault. I think Square Enix kind of pushed them out the door, yo, you got to get this game out.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the deadline. They're like, okay, but we're gonna have to split it in half and release content. It's I feel like this is just a 2017 game that got put out too early, and they don't want to give it a good old Last Guardian and delay it for a fucking million years.
Yeah.
So they're going to put it out. So I don't blame them. I don't necessarily think it was their idea because I don't know what AAA developer wants to make episodic games. The reason Life is Strange was episodic is because Don't Nod is a very small studio that was funded by Square Enix. And they were like, yeah, make a couple episodes. If it doesn't do well, we can just cut it. Obviously, it did very well. But, I feel like I'll probably play the game when everything's out. I'll just wait until all the content's out, and I'll buy it for $50 or whatever, and just play it then.
So, piece of news that I'm actually very surprised.
I did see this.
All right. Okay.
I saw a lot of news. I just didn't write any of it down.
Fair enough. So Spike Chunsoft tweeted out.
We like him a whole lot.
Yeah, we
except
do.
for that last game, but
whatever. Tweeted out a picture.
It was a spin-off. What the hell were you,
Did you expect,
yeah. Thank you.
Listen.
Thank you.
You only expect so
Listen.
much.
Thank you.
We've had this goddamn conversation before.
I don't care. You keep on mentioning it.
Yeah. Listen. Developer makes 2 games, right?
Oh my god.
Developer makes 2 games. They are both fantastic games. Sure, they make one that is not the same formula of game that their last ones were, but it's not like it's a smaller game. It's not like they're console games and this is a mobile spin-off. They're all on the same platform. They all got the same amount of development time, and I expected a lot more from it. Just because it's not part of the main storyline, I don't think the storyline was the problem with the game.
Yeah, no.
It was just a mechanically bad game.
Yeah.
So.
I haven't
But it
played
was
the
a
game.
spin-off.
I can't talk about
It
it.
was,
It's not
I
bad.
wouldn't even say it was mechanically bad, but it definitely was a little bit frustrating.
It was certainly broken for me at several points.
Really?
Yeah, I had to redo entire chapters.
Really?
Yeah, you got locked
There was
into
Yeah.
areas,
Chapter 3,
didn't you?
right?
Uh,
Or something.
That's what
it happened to me
chapter
twice.
3 also.
So I'm sure we're rehashing this. I'm sure you guys already know, but one time I killed a ball Monokuma right before a cutscene, and you know that weird helicopter noise they make when they die?
Yeah.
It's like just a weird whooshing noise.
Did it wear its way into
The audio
cutscene?
got locked for the entire game, so the only way that I could do it is if I restarted a checkpoint before I killed that ball Monokuma. So I had to restart the chapter. And then another one, there was an enemy outside of an area.
Okay.
I did not kill him. I ran by him into one of those areas where you have to kill all the guys to open the door, right? People are shouting downstairs. It's not like I run a show or anything. So I was in this area where you have to kill all the guys. I kill all the guys in the area. I look around. Behind an invisible wall in the other area is a guy aggroed to me. Obviously from the last area that I left. Cannot kill him. He's behind an invisible wall. The door locks behind you. So I was literally stuck in this room without a save point. I hadn't saved in an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck that game, dude. Man, I'm sorry.
He didn't even finish it.
I mean,
I didn't. Well, it's good.
I plan on
Then,
going back. Is the difference?
that's unrelated. I had to delete my save for the 24-hour stream,
Oh, yeah,
so
true.
I'm
Fair enough,
certainly
fair
not
enough.
playing the whole game again.
Fair
But
enough.
I'm sorry. Danganronpa is coming to Steam. Go play it if you don't have a Vita.
Yeah, I heard about that. Actually. That's pretty awesome.
There's the news.
Yeah.
Danganronpa is coming to Steam. Go buy it. They put out a
We
tweet.
already
It said
mentioned
Danganronpa is about to get
It also
very
had a dope.
steamy.
It also had a dope picture of Monokuma in a sauna.
Yeah, that's from the anime probably.
This shitty one.
Rushed.
Yeah.
You know. Thank you.
God, now you.
My stomach's
You're
grumbling. I just ate.
Ooh.
Ooh, people are complimenting me. I love you, chat.
Did you hear Persona 5 was confirmed for summer?
I did hear
Which,
that, yeah.
You know, it's like
It
we
was
kind
like-
of already knew, but
Yeah,
at the
it was-
same time, it's like we didn't want it to get pushed back.
They
again,
came out and
so-
said it. Yeah, it's coming out summertime.
summer,
Do you,
so-
is that that's the Western date, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Western
But
date summer.
everywhere, I think.
Oh, is it really?
Or-
It's a global launch.
I think so.
I wouldn't
wanna
be
say that.
surprised. It's so big over here.
Yeah.
So that's cool. God, I want to play Persona.
Yeah, I know.
I don't
It's
even.
not that far off, honestly.
I don't even know if I'm gonna stream Persona. I'm like I'm very conflicted
Why?
because like the thing about streaming is Life is Strange is a great example. We played that. Me and Jay played it together. We streamed it. Every episode, we were spoiled for the end of that episode.
Okay.
It was fucking awful. Right? I'm not going to spoil you guys. You should all play it. But, you know, it's like, blah, blah, blah. This is the plot point that happens at the end. Here's the cliffhanger. You know, and we're like 20 minutes into the episode. Like, that's
How'd
a
that happen?
just like somebody in chat comes in and they're like,
Oh,
oh,
gotcha,
here's
gotcha,
what
gotcha,
happens.
gotcha,
And it's like,
Yeah.
fuck you people. But,
I think don't even.
well, the other side of the foot is like, Jay is a perfect example. He's been playing Persona 4 on his channel, right? And the Persona community is so different from something like Life is Strange that is so global, and like
Mainstream,
everybody
yeah.
loves it, that there's lots of fucking assholes out there. But Jay has streamed it for hours on end, and nobody has come in and
Yeah.
spoiled anything because it's like such a
And this
positive
is
community.
On a run you haven't played.
Yeah, I'd never played the game,
Yeah.
and I streamed it for like 20 hours plus, and
So
everybody
it-
was like, "Very, oh, is this blind? Okay."
It's a hard line,
Yeah.
because like when Persona comes out, it's going to be
But do
really
you
big.
honestly want to risk it?
Yes,
'Cause
that's
it's
the
like,
thing, you know.
For something you've been waiting for.
It's really hard.
So long.
The one that also gets me is like when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out, that I've literally been waiting for since I was 9 years old or whatever. And if somebody some fucking asshole who's just like come home from work, turns on their laptop, breathes really hard, gets on Reddit, and then like, you know, goes and trolls streams and like, here's what happened, I would literally actually just fucking
But, I mean, the
melt
thing,
down.
the thing you have to be careful with though is like, and especially, you know, like something as big as Persona 5 and stuff is like, I mean, you know, you don't even like have to be streaming it. Like, look at, you know, Twitch's
Star Wars.
reaction to Star Wars.
God.
Literally every single stream, does not matter what they're playing, does not matter, you know, literally anything. It's just people, you know, whispering, you know, X spoiler or
Yeah,
whatever.
of
It's
course.
just ridiculous. But
It's absurd, man.
people suck. That's
I-
that's
battles, I guess. And I
more than
honestly
11.
would not, personally, if I were you, I would not
Yeah.
stream it only because I guess
It's really hard, you know. It's and like my chat, everybody here, I love you all very much. I'm sure you know that. I say it a lot. I know you guys wouldn't do that to me, and it's like, so I want to play the game, and I want, you know, to hang out with you guys while I play the game, and I don't want to stiff you like that. Maybe we'll do what we did with Life is Strange episode 5, where for Life is Strange episode 5, me and Jay were
They
so
did the tech.
we were so
Yeah.
fucking mad
Oh, yeah.
about being spoiled for
Every
the first
single
4.
episode.
That we went on Twitter and we told everybody in our streams before we did it. They were like, "All right, we're streaming Life is Strange tomorrow. It's under Cooking Mama, like some fucking obscure Cooking Mama game."
Yeah.
And we played it there and we were fine. So,
Yeah.
so maybe I'll do that.
That was the tech, you know. So the
I
people
forget,
that
I forget
watch-
which Cooking Mama game I chose, but there's like 9 of them.
Yeah. But let's see. Moving on. More news. Did you hear about this? There was a. So obviously, games come out all the time, and people make
Oh, right, yeah.
like fan sequels
Yeah.
and stuff, and that's not really a big deal normally. But Valve just announced that there was a. So Half-Life 1 had one of the first expansions was Opposing Force that featured a character called Adrian Shepard, and there was a fan-made game that follows Adrian Shepard during the events of Half-Life 2. And Valve has actually announced and said that they have full like rights to all the characters, the names, and everything, and they're actually going to be putting the game on the Steam store and sell it for $9.99, which is kind of unprecedented.
It's really, really cool.
Yeah.
That, you know, they're saying fan made,
Like-
you know, like you guys went so, but I don't know what this means. Like, does that make it canon all of a sudden, or
That's not. I don't give a
mean-
shit. But didn't Black Mesa get canned?
yes?
Which is so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Can?
What? Yeah. They got a
That's not
cease and
good.
desist. I believe. I could be
thought it
wrong.
was released.
Maybe
I
I'm
could've
thinking
sworn
of
it
something
was.
else. Because if
Okay,
if that's the
okay.
case, then this makes a lot more sense. But
Yeah.
I swear that I thought that they got like a cease and desist, which is fucked up. If the sequel, which is working with their independent property and making new content, as opposed to literally just up-resing the original game in a new engine. Like if one got canned and the other didn't. But maybe I was wrong. I'm totally prepared to be
Yeah,
wrong.
Black Mesa on Steam now, yeah.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valve is a really forward-facing company. It's really it kind of baffles me if somebody is going to make content for your
And
for your
I totally
franchise.
forgot about Black Mesa.
They're going to make content for your franchise, and it's good, and they're going to be like, hey, we want to sell this, and it's like you get most of the money. It's like I don't see why that's such a bad thing.
I think they're most. I mean, like, why else would you do it? Except for like fans, really.
Yeah, I mean
There's
they're
no
they're
other
just
reason.
like.
It's like they care to a certain extent, maybe. Is that?
Well, yeah, it's like you don't
Like-
want to put out a shit game,
Yeah.
Don't just like make it open source, but like if somebody approaches you and is like, "Here's my project, would you check it out? If you like it, can I put it out?" And be like, "Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I don't see why that's a problem." So I'm glad
Well, I mean, in the meantime, though, you still have Nintendo saying if you make a video about
Exactly.
our content,
It's-
we're gonna sue you for everything you
that
have.
Valve
Or
essentially.
just copyright it.
Yeah.
That's what happened to legit every single Nintendo video I've made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's Valve being one of the big four, I guess. Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and Valve. Valve is like fucking leagues ahead of all the rest of them as far as a forward-thinking company
Oh,
goes.
certainly.
I love being chained to physical media. As you guys can see, I have a large collection and I love it, but like anyone who doesn't think that Steam is the future of gaming is fucking, I don't know what's wrong with them.
I was talking to somebody the other day and like mentioned GameStop, and they were like, "GameStop's still in business?"
Exactly right.
Oh wait, sorry, console gamers. And I was like, yeah, well, and console gamers really are all that keep.
and sure, if you want to throw shade,
but not even
Well,
to
they're
Internet-
throw shit.
also talking about how like,
But like,
like you wouldn't think so. I was talking to an employee, and they were saying like you wouldn't think so, but a huge part of it now is actually the cell phones and the
and
Yeah.
like they have a whole
it's actually
collectible
the tech
section.
Yeah.
part of it. Yeah.
yeah, and but because they had to expand into those markets because they lost an entire market of PC sales.
And I don't even think it has anything to do with the console gamer per se. It's just the way that the console is made. I think 90% of people who are at least hardcore gamers, people who play this every day, as opposed to guys who just play Madden or whatever,
Yeah,
would probably prefer digital. It's just the way that like if you look at digital sales compared to retail these days, and digital largely outnumber.
it's been growing.
It's just because
exponentially.
the console has a disk drive and very, very limited memory, so like we're kind of forced to buy discs. I mean, I'm one of the few that likes
I
discs,
like the
but
discs too, but like I obviously can see the appeal
yeah,
of either.
yeah.
yeah.
I'll just buy stupid fucking toys instead if I'm not buying box games.
Yeah, I live that life.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So, but either way, I think it's phenomenal for Valve. Now Valve just needs to start funding their CS:GO tournaments.
I'm just adding.
Whatever.
I'm just adding that.
Get the esports weekly with Jay McCown.
Yeah. If anybody's still playing Diablo 3 on consoles,
Nobody.
which I mean, there's still a
I mean,
large
we
community.
did for a while.
Fun game.
I certainly have been wanting to go back. It did just recently get a patch with a lot of content. What are you laughing at?
Oh, do you not have the other piece of this news on
well,
consoles?
yeah. Apparently, it also broke a lot
It
of
did
things.
break the game.
Weird thing is Blizzard is saying that they've been unable to reproduce a lot of the bugs and stuff, and they've been having trouble. So they've posted like a huge forum section that they're like, please submit all your bugs, and if you're encountering problems, let us know your what platform you're on and what you're doing exactly. So from the sounds of it, they fucked over a lot of things with this patch, but hopefully they get it all fixed, because I'd actually like to revisit that game. I had a lot of fun with Diablo. I thought the console port was very well done.
I wish I could just get my like Destiny, you're level 30 now, Crystal or whatever in Diablo, so I could just be max level and do the fun new stuff. I don't want to do the grind to get there, but
You were pretty close, weren't you?
I don't think so.
What?
You guys
All
were
right.
a lot farther than me.
Yeah,
I
fair.
work a lot.
And kind of the last big piece of news is I have a couple of things revolving around movies, which is apparently all the rage right now. Is going out and making video game based
What
movies.
is a movie?
Anyways, so we did get word via Twitter that the Assassin's Creed movie.
The number one
Jesus Christ.
news network, Twitter.com.
Yeah, exactly.
Stand this.
The Assassin's Creed movie has finished shooting and is now moving into
Finish
post-production.
shooting?
Oh yeah, you didn't.
I didn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
know it was.
I didn't either, to be honest.
What the fuck?
To be fair, that's the best way to do it. You don't tell people you're making a shit movie; you just make it.
I am excited for somebody in chat pointing out the Warcraft movie. I am excited for that movie.
You know, the Warcraft movie, like, I'm gonna see it. It looks cool, but like a lot of people have.
also
Oh, like, what?
a new Assassin's Creed game. Like,
A mobile game
Either.
sort of came out this.
Was it
Well,
on?
not a mobile game, but came out this week.
Was it the India one?
Yeah,
or-
there's
Chronicles, Assassin's
yeah,
Creed
there's
something
Chronicles.
like
It's
that, yeah.
India, China,
I swear
and
there's a different
Russia
one.
or whatever.
Or
But
whatever.
anyways, like a
Maybe I just expect
comparison a
there
lot
to
of
be
people have
something like
drawn
12 of them.
from the Warcraft thing is like the trailer they showed looks worse than the game's cutscenes, which is a little bit odd.
Yeah, I haven't really
The CG
seen that.
doesn't look very
The-
good, but you
The
know,
Blizzard cutscenes have always been very, very,
Yeah.
very good.
it's just
um,
weird that they wouldn't be on par since
Yeah.
they're basically the same thing.
Well, yeah, I mean,
But you know,
yeah.
It looks cool.
It
I'll
is
go see
interesting. I'm certainly excited for that movie. Obviously, the Assassin's Creed movie less so. Something though, just now that I'm thinking about Assassin's Creed games, I don't remember this like back of my head news. I don't think we ever talked about it, but wasn't there news recently that Assassin's Creed is going to like push off and stop the yearly cycle?
I believe I did hear that.
Yeah.
Syndicate was the new one that was released in November.
Yeah.
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 I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah,
Oh yeah, they
It
just
was
come out
ass.
every year.
Yeah,
It was
they
it was
just
really bad.
pump out games
Yeah.
at this point.
It was-
I'm
I'm
so
sorry,
fucking
game
up.
of
Yeah, my
Year.
game of the year.
Of
My
course.
game of the year, Assassin's Creed.
1, 2,
Syndicate.
and 3.
1, 2, and 3, and 4 and 5.
Yeah, God, if they
I do believe they said that they were going to stop pumping them out.
very good
yearly,
idea.
Which
Let's-
is
so instead
Please.
we'll get Assassin's Creed every 2 years, the game, and we'll get the movie every.
Forget their year.
all right.
Shoot movies on our off season.
Yeah.
Or are they gonna? Maybe they could do a Call of Duty and just break into a bunch of different studios.
Well, Call of Duty is indeed making a movie.
Speaking of which, yeah, there is a Call of Duty movie coming
So
out.
there's not only a movie. Do you want to know what there is? There's a Call of Duty cinematic universe, just like Marvel. Did you guys know that?
Oh no!
Cinematic universe.
To be fair, if I got Captain Price in a movie, I'd nut.
Ooh, flashbang through the door. Good hit, good hit. Looks like at least 3 kills. I just want the zombies movie, fam. I'd watch the shit out of that.
That'd be dope.
Universe, man. They can make more than one. We're gonna get our Mason movie. We're gonna get our fucking Soap McTavish movie.
Wait, by more than one, do you mean more than one universe? Because parallel worlds. Right. But
Assassin's Creed the
so,
anime.
yeah, I-
Ship it. There's a Halo one. There's a Dead Space one. There's a Mass Effect one. So fucking put them out.
yeah, there you go.
Dead Space one was
All
good.
less saturated
Wow.
franchises.
Well, Halo not, but
well, you know,
I hear
but
you.
like,
not fucking annualized garbage.
right.
Big series, but at least they put time into their games.
Well, I mean, as unexcited as I am for unexcited, I don't know. As you know, kind of down on the Assassin's Creed movie, I am. Something that actually did pique my interest. Activision Blizzard appointed their second leader for their movie and television division, named Activision Blizzard Studios.
I can't wait for the Overwatch TV show. I'm hyped.
And it is Stacey Sher, who produced Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight, as well as Out of Sight, Man on the Moon, and has also worked with Quentin Tarantino on Django. So
They hired someone who knows how to make films.
yes,
Works
they
with
did.
talented people.
Yes, and Tarantino has actually had plenty of like very, very good things to say about Stacey Sher in
I
the
can't
past.
wait until Tarantino directs the Warcraft 2,
Or imagine like
starring Samuel L. Jackson.
no, can we get no, like StarCraft movie made by Tarantino.
Didn't they like butcher the storyline in StarCraft 2?
Yeah, whatever, fine then. Hearthstone.
That just doesn't even have a storyline. Ooh, rare.
Yeah, well, all right,
Somebody
fine.
asked for a golden legendary. You gonna appease the chat? No.
No.
Oh wow.
No, I'm a
The
tease. I'm a
tease.
cock tease.
The tease.
Liam Neeson as Captain
Where is
Price.
the
Oh.
fucking? Send me that video. Damn.
Where is LTL?
I'm sorry. Sorry, Chad. I don't
Um,
want to.
Let's see. I think that was about all I had. I had a couple of deals, but like, who even
Deals. There's a bunch of games coming
Discounts?
out on Tuesday. That's worth mentioning.
Yeah.
The first week where we get games. We had a little bit of slow time for the holidays, but on Tuesday we get a bunch of stuff.
Behind me.
One thing I'm curious about, I don't know if you could look
I'll
up
take
for
the
me.
hit.
On Tuesday, a game that's been in alpha for a really long time on PC
All right.
is coming out officially. That is Darkest Dungeon, coming out on the 19th, which is this Tuesday. And I believe it's day and date on console as well. I just want to make
Really?
sure, because I don't remember. Because I know it's coming to console, and I believe it was on the same day that it actually releases on Steam. But I wanted to make sure.
It says let's see. It looks like initial release date Feb 3rd.
Well, it's next week, so it's not Feb 3rd, it's the
Oh.
19th.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's outdated or not.
Oh.
Regardless of that, Resident Evil 0 remaster comes out on Tuesday as well, which is cool. That'll be on PS4 and PS3 and Xbox One. I don't know if it's on 360. The Life is Strange Special Edition comes out if you haven't played it. Also comes out in a regular boxed edition for $30. $30. Go buy it. Disc. Cool. Game. A Boy and His Blob comes to PS4, which is actually a really cool game that I'm looking forward to playing.
Really?
Do you guys know about A Boy
No.
and His Blob? Oh, you have it?
No, I know about it.
Oh, you know about it? Okay. So yeah, it was an NES game originally. It was really weird and dark, but it got a remake on WiiWare, right?
Oh.
Or no, it was just on Wii. Yeah, it was just on Wii. So it got a remake, and it's like a really beloved game, but it was trapped on the Wii, you know. So I believe this is just a remaster of that Wii game on new consoles, which looks really cool.
That's cool.
It's a sort of puzzly, platformy game where you're a boy and you have a blob and you feed him jelly beans to make him do things.
Coming up is Gravity Rush.
Gravity Rush is
Gravity Days now, right?
that is.
They
Is it
changed
Gravity
out
Days
to-
here?
Gravity Days is the
Looks like
and then
February
Gravity Days
or
2 will be
January
coming
19th.
out this year also.
Because I know
Which
Gravity Days
is
is the JP name. I don't know if they changed it over here.
No,
though,
they
did
didn't. It's still Gravity
It's still
Rush.
Gravity Rush?
Yeah.
Gravity Rush is the Gravity Days.
Gravity Days is
going to be the name of the second one though.
Is it?
Gravity, yeah.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Well, I mean, they just haven't announced it for North America yet. Because in JP, they're always Gravity Days. That's just like it's like how Biohazard
They
is
didn't
Resident Evil.
announce a date, but
Yeah,
a
but like
specific
they
date.
announced it like TGS or whatever, right?
I
I
thought
don't
they announced it at PlayStation.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Semantics.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe the Gravity Rush, the original remaster, is coming out on the first Tuesday of February, right?
Yeah.
So that's like
Yeah.
three weeks away, which is really cool. If you haven't played it, you should.
Very good.
Go
I'm gonna get it anyway.
Pre-order.
I think
I'm gonna play it
That's my-
again. Yeah.
it's my first
Pre-ordered
one.
it.
I think the second one's also just Gravity Rush too.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's just God. I hate how Japan gets all the cool titles. I wish it was Gravity Days. I wish we had Biohazard, Evil Within poster up there, Psycho Break in Japan. Such a better name.
Psycho Break is dope. That's a good
Like,
name.
come on, fuck. Damn. Resident Evil 0 hype. Wesker mode is going to be stupid. I don't know if you guys heard about that.
Oh no.
Once you beat Resident Evil 0, which is obviously, a game from a while ago on GameCube, you unlock Wesker mode, where you play as Resident Evil 5 Wesker, and you play through the game, and you have all your weird fucking dash powers, and
Ugh.
7 minutes is all I have time to play. Quotes.
How big are his biceps in that game?
They're not. He's a thin dude.
Oh,
he's not. He's not
okay.
Chris Redfield.
not
He doesn't
Chris?
headbutt Bolt.
All right.
Well,
He's not a real man.
I wasn't sure if it was like everybody had biceps the size of coffee cans.
I know I do. You hear the beach is out? Good memes. So that is all the. Did you figure out Darkest Dungeon? Did you?
Yeah, I believe it's the 19th. I believe everything is.
But it's on
Yeah.
console as well.
I believe so.
Sweet. I'm really excited. I will be playing that on Tuesday.
As far as I
provided
could
it's out.
find in 3 seconds of Googling.
I will be playing it, and everyone will be named after chat, and I will kill you all. Not on purpose, much like when I played XCOM and just got chat killed. But yeah,
Walsh.
it's gonna be.
Much,
Fuck, I forgot about Walsh. All right. Anyways,
much like when you played Until Dawn.
you got lucky.
Yeah, you really did get
You,
lucky.
you got so lucky.
Did I get lucky too?
Skill.
Yeah.
Skill.
I
Yeah,
got lucky
you
too?
did.
Okay.
You just.
First round saved
First one,
everyone.
I guess, yeah.
Anyways,
Right, yeah. Same.
um,
Let's go.
so
We're just better than they are.
here on the show, I'm terrible at video games. We have a few segments that we do every week. The first of which is a segment we call the Contain Salt Vault, where we talk about games that we like a whole lot, that we recommend that you, the people of the internet, play.
Well,
And,
maybe.
Maybe.
If they want to.
Unless you don't like us or whatever.
Unless you're a dummy.
So when we have guests on the show, like Mr. George Dilling, we have them put a game on the list since they're not here all the time. So, George...
Favorite game? That's it?
I mean, yeah. Would you recommend people play your favorite game?
Yeah, I would recommend people play it.
Is a game that most likely people have already played.
Maybe
no, that doesn't.
That was a stipulation you had before.
I said to not put on games that you think people should play, not put on games they should play if they play video games. Like Super Mario Brothers. People should play because it's a very important game, but I'm not going to recommend you play Super Mario Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just like if Super Mario Brothers is your favorite game of all time and you really want people to play it, then sure, but like it has to be for the right reasons, you know?
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they've played it or not.
Okay.
You feel me?
I feel you.
You feel me? All right.
Yeah, recently it's probably gained some attention, but Xenoblade Chronicles,
Oh, okay.
with X coming out, obviously,
Backslash.
and with Shulk's inclusion in Smash,
Me? Yeah.
he's more than just a meme.
Oh.
It's actually a really
News
awesome game.
to us.
No, seriously, it's you really need to play it.
I would like to. Isn't it trapped on the 3DS, though?
No, Wii.
Oh, it's a Wii
It
game.
was a Wii game, and the 3DS is a
Yep.
new.
I would very much like to play them.
The new 3DS, it's exclusively new 3DS for those who don't know.
New.
The new 3DS.
And it was okay, but the graphics already suffered more than they did than when they were on the Wii.
Yeah.
You're saying the 3DS, it doesn't have any power in it?
Wow, yeah, I know. Right?
I thought it was as strong
Astounding.
as a modern day console, much like the Wii U is comparable to a GameCube.
X is great. I am still playing it. It's actually really, really awesome. But as far as my favorite of the two, I like the original a lot.
I'm glad it's on Wii because I'm looking to pick up one of them Wii U's so I can fucking finally play it.
As far as Wii games go, it's probably the best looking game you're gonna find on
Oh,
Wii.
cool.
It's the character models suffer a little bit, but the environments look as good as you'll probably ever get on Wii. So it's, if you can ignore the quality of the graphics, you'll enjoy it. Narrative's really, really deep, I guess.
So you're really feeling that narrative.
Yeah, I'm really feeling that narrative. Characters are fleshed out, really, and it's like a 60-hour game on average. So
Yeah.
lots of stuff to do.
Worth
Side
your
quests
time.
up the asshole. Really, I found myself doing a lot more than I needed to do, but just because
I feel like because the Xenoblade Chronicles actually make your own characters, right?
The character you play as
Is like an avatar or whatever.
is like an avatar.
Yeah, okay.
And my only gripe with that is, I guess I'll get off topic a little bit here, but my
No, go
only
ahead,
gripe with that is instead of having I'd rather, for a game as grand, I guess, as Xenoblade, I guess I'd rather have a character that I'd play as.
Yeah, no, I was going to say the same thing. I feel the exact same way. In most RPGs, I would rather be playing as a
As
character
someone that
as
they
opposed
give
to
me.
as myself in the game or whatever it's
And
supposed to be. So
the reason for that is, and I didn't, especially having played Xenoblade Chronicles first, I got so used to that, and then I get to Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I'm getting these really awesome cutscenes, and I really want to get into the cutscenes and the story and how it's being presented, and then all of a sudden
It's just some
everything stops.
doofy fucking avatar.
Everything stops. The whatever music is playing in the background stops. It's dead silent, and all you hear in a big text box comes up, gives you an option, really bland options too, like, "Hey, how are you?" or something, like just totally. and then it makes this obnoxious noise that's like ding, like you pick this option, and then everything resumes, like the music picks up, the characters start talking again, and it's just like.
I don't want to like spoil anything, so don't tell me if it's a spoiler. But like, is there a reason that Shulk couldn't be in the second game?
Xenoblade Chronicles, as much as I love it, I wouldn't want a direct sequel only because it closed out so well. It all came together in the end. And as far as games like that go, I was actually satisfied with the ending.
Oh, that's good.
Really, really satisfied.
A lot of times does not happen for me, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
more often than not,
I would
happen that way.
Xenoblade is always a game I've really wanted to play, and X, I guess, but for that reason, I'm not a big fan. Like, I enjoy RPGs mechanically, so I'll play games that you play as an avatar or whatever. But I really do enjoy stories,
really,
so
really good.
It's unfortunate that you have to play as fucking Dick Nose, whatever his name is, with your weird looking face. Saw somebody, I think it was Izzy in the chat who posted like somebody's name was like faku.net or something on Xenoblade Chronicles, and I was like, God, please stop.
The memes.
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
So, no, it was just like a creative character.
The battle system's really good too. I should mention like.
Yeah. Is it an action RPG? It is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Good game.
It's
probably. I would like to play it.
Yeah, I recommend picking up the Wii copy over the. Obviously, you don't have a new 3DS anyway, but I still would anyway.
Why would I?
Because it looks better, and
you have a DS.
It's a little more expensive. Obviously, you're gonna have to like shell out like $50 or $60, but it's totally worth it.
What, for the new 3DS version?
No, for the Wii version.
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
But it's it's so worth it.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad. I really thought that was only a 3DS game. I was pretty worried because I'd like to play it. I'd like, like I said, I like stories, so I'm glad I can play as Mr. Backslash himself. Can I be shirtless Shulk?
You can.
There's
actually a set of pretty good armor late into the game that I forget what it's called, that gives you the whole shirtless appearance. So
Please.
And it's actually usable too. It's not like you're just like naked, no armor.
It's like fucking Persona, the battle armor in P3.
Yeah.
It's good. The battle armor's good, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
It's a reason.
What was I saying though? It's I forget something about.
No, it's a good game.
It's a good game. Yeah.
Added to the list, gets the check mark. So that's cool. Usually on the show I will make sure, but I checked earlier today. We do take questions. We ask if you would like to be part of the show. You can submit your questions and or topics and or insults to us.
Is that for the giveaway?
At at containsalt.com/questions. This is empty. Christmas is great.
Anyway.
He had a GameStop gift card in his lap.
God,
so.
I love when people give me free money, but does it have to be the GameStop?
Yeah, I mean, I was figuring, maybe we could do some sort of, raffle.
No, just shop at Amazon.
You're right.
All right.
Well,
fuck that. Just shop at Amazon.
Sorry, Izzy, I've tried that. Command before. Still doesn't exist. Cough.
Well, internet's broken, so I guess we don't have any questions this week.
Oh, well, all right.
But so if you would like to be part of the show, please make sure to submit questions to containsalt.com/questions. You can call us ugly and fat and all that good stuff. I would appreciate it.
Except for me, I'm not ugly.
Of course, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful man.
Or you could also ask us legitimate questions that you
are also
curious about.
We do like to joke. We do like memes. We're big meme fans. But
I'm not. They are.
Meme fans or memesters?
Both. If you're gonna send your memes to the question box, guys, I just ask that with your memes,
if you borrow.
Shut up.
Sorry.
There is a question with your memes. I really hope. So. I don't know where you're going to my Gmail account. I don't.
Is it on yours or the Contain Salt?
Someone.
It's on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I can go to that one.
It literally just isn't working for me. But hey, whatever.
I don't use your internet, Kappa.
I don't think it's my internet. My email's just not working. Regardless, I appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging out. We have to have George back on the show.
Come on, Gmail.
When he's back from
do
college hill.
Yeah.
The life.
Right.
Living life to the fullest.
I'm actually my entire schedule is this semester is all in the morning, so
that's cool.
Probably just
stop by, hang out for the stream, or we do this on Sundays, so we'd love to have you.
Yeah.
How do I sign out?
We have had some other guests on the show. that
Yeah.
yeah.
Tell me about it.
There were people.
So yeah, we appreciate you hanging out.
Yeah.
So Jay's.
I
finally
literally can't. I don't know how to use.
It's just not working. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm gonna.
No,
have to
I
fix
just
it
can't
later.
find the logout button.
Christ, we will answer them next week.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. They don't wither and die.
I had a
I'm
count.
assuming they stay there for most time
Next.
things.
So, I mean, I guess.
Fuck no. I'm not doing that.
All right, we're trying not to address the chat too much.
I'm sorry, but I just saw the chat, and no, I'm not good at all.
Tricky Jose, best Splatoon player, NA.
Please stop.
We don't want to alienate people by talking to the chat too much, though. For people who
Yeah,
watch this
I
on-
didn't.
you
I
know,
didn't mean to
Is
do
it
that.
lowercase?
Oh
but
no, it's
Is it
you know
lowercase?
I really did not mean to
What
do
is
that.
what?
The first letter.
Of the password.
Yeah.
They're all lowercase.
Okay.
Jesus.
Just checking. Just checking. I don't remember.
You know, for people who watch this on YouTube and of course listen
Via iTunes
on iTunes
Ah, it's yourself.
or Napster.
or Napster or Rhapsody or LimeWire or any of your favorite pirating services. Or what was the one after LimeWire got shut down? It was like Blue Wire or some stupid shit. It had like a weird icy finish on it.
Well, it was exactly the
Ice
same
wire.
thing.
Except it
just,
was all icy and
different
blue.
name,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yeah. That was my shit, dude.
I saw somebody
honestly
reference
might have
Napster
just
the other
been,
day.
like-
It's,
I
good,
was like,
it's a good joke. You know,
Do
kids born after the year 2000 don't know what Napster is. GeoCities, good place. AIM.
Frostwire.
There you go.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Thank you, chat.
I said ice wire.
All right,
don't
I
know.
guess we are going to head out
All
for
right.
the night.
I certainly. Well, hold on.
If we
whoa.
are ever getting into the questions, just
First off, I can't find how do I Well, you know what? Look,
I'm just in effort of keeping the show moving, I was
Yeah.
willing to forego it, but you seem to be very dedicated to learn how Gmail works.
I don't know how. Ooh, I found it. I found the button. Ooh, getting your messages. It's getting my messages. Here, you can do it. You know how messages
All right.
work.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We will see you again next week. Unfortunately, Mr. George Dilling won't be here, but thank you for joining us today, George.
No problem.
It was a good time. It's always nice having guests on. If you would like to be a guest on the show, don't.
Don't.
But if you want to keep up with everything that we've been doing, George, where can people find you? Do you have a Twitter account? Is this a thing?
No, I don't.
I find that so odd in the year of our Lord 2016 that you do not have a Twitter
Do you
account.
have a LinkedIn?
Oh yeah. No, I don't.
Do you have a
Tumblr.com/Georges.
Why would I have a Tumblr?
I don't know. Tumblr's an awful place.
I don't.
Do you have a safe space?
No.
Sorry, that was the same
Just
thing.
add him. Just add him on Nintendo. That's it.
You're a funny guy.
Right.
But to keep up with everything that myself, Jay, and Tricky are doing, you can find all of that information on our website at containsalt.com, more specifically at containsalt.com/social for all of our links and stuff. More importantly, you can find me right here on this Twitch account, twitch.tv/Phantom of Thorns.
That's where you are.
Mr. J. McCowan at twitch.tv/Rygash. And Tricky at youtube.com/a bunch of whole numbers. But you can also find him as Tricky Jose on YouTube. Just put that in the search
So
bar.
annoying.
He will be the number one.
It really is annoying.
You gotta send him an email or something.
I don't understand how you got a custom URL and I didn't. Whatever. I guess you just blew up with that Molina video. It's whatever.
Does have 25,000 hits.
Yep.
All right.
Can I get on that MySpace top 8? Yes, you can. All right. Good night, stream. We love you. We will see you next week.
Bye-bye.